grow, still can't stop it. It's so hard to say the same thing. Are you so weak to say the same thing? Is there so much pain just to say the same thing? I love you, love you, love you, love you.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to all of the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives. Now, this video, I wanted to make a dedicated video about the Inx situation. As you can see by the title, we need to talk about it, and I need like a dedicated video so that we just a dedicated video for this and giving my thoughts on basically what happened. So, as you may or may not know, Canadian Inx token holders are being refunded. I'm still waiting on my refund. I put my email. You have to basically send the support team an email, and then with your address, like your USDC or whatever Ethereum address, whichever you paid in, I guess. I put my USDC address and your name and your email that you signed up with. Now, I had 10,000 USDC inside of Inx. I'll show you even right now. So as you can see right here, I'm inside my Inx IPO account. My first purchase was $4,192 US dollars. By the way, I'm Canadian, so this is in Canadian. I think of this in Canadian dollars. So for example, 4,192 USD is 5.2K in Canadian. So here's the first purchase. Then I made a second purchase. Actually, sorry, this is backwards. March, April, yeah. First purchase was this, 2,000, then another 2,000, then 1,000, then 4.12K. So if we add that up, 412, 2,000, 2,000 again, and a 1,000, we get to 9,192. So 9,192, that was about 11,500 Canadian. So that's how I was looking at it. That's why I've been saying I had around 10K in there. It was actually 11K Canadian. But this is what I will be getting back now. And it will be in USDC inside of my Binance account. Now, guess what? If you look at the dates of some of these transactions, right? March 5. Where was the market on March 5? Let's check the total market cap. March 5, it was January, February, March. So that's 3 right here. It was like 1.5 trillion. Let's actually just look at Bitcoin. Let me look at Bitcoin. Let's look at where Bitcoin was on March 5. On March 5, Bitcoin was basically at 50K, okay? It was basically at 50K. And then the other purchases happened in April. April 16, April 8. So where was the Bitcoin price? April 8. Bitcoin was at 58K and 60K. So the market was absolutely at the peak, the potential peak of this cycle. Because some people are saying, right, we know the situation we're in. 64K literally possibly was the top of this cycle, which would be so pathetic and so bad, honestly, and so small, right? We thought it was going to 100K. Stock to flow was predicting 288K. That still could happen, though, in 2024. Like, the stock to flow says 288K by 2024, I guess, if I remember correctly. But notice how I sold off some of my crypto. Like some of this is not new fiat. I would say these first two purchases are new fiat money. Actually, just probably the first one. Like new fiat meaning like from my bank account directly into USDC with the intention of putting it into Inx. The other money is from crypto I just sold off, and I consolidated my portfolio and put some small chunks into this, right? So this means that Inx just acted as a hedge for basically $8,000 for me. and probably way more for a lot of other Canadians, depending on when you put your money in. Because now look, that 8,000, right? That 8,000 that I had just in my crypto on April 16, if I would have kept holding that, it would be like half of what it's worth. It would basically be half of what it's worth. So INX, the price stayed at a stable 90 cents, right? Because it's an IPO. Nothing happened to the price. And now they're refunding that full amount back. So it essentially, like, I try to look for the good in everything. So I'm looking for the good in this. And the good is that it protected that 8,000 that wasn't new fiat. It protected it from this crash. So there you go. Like, that's one of the good things. Now I'm going to have a pretty substantial amount of cash going into my Binance. It'll be 10,000 USDC, and I will be able to basically accumulate in the next phase of the market. I don't know where we're going. If we continue going down, then that's perfect. Then I basically hedged 10K against the market, and now I can use that as accumulation, because it would have been in INX for years anyways, right? All of that money, all of that 10,000 USDC I was going to hold in INX for years. So now it's going to get put back into the market, and I can afford to hold it for years, right? Only invest money you can afford to lose. So that's one of the good things about this, is that it just hedged against this crash. Also, basically, there's no point in me like keeping up with INX anymore. There's no point of me doing any of that, because I can't. I basically talk about shit that I'm invested in, and now I'm not invested in INX. So it doesn't make sense for anybody to come to me to ask questions anymore. Go to the Telegram. They have a great team in the Telegram that can help you, because some of you guys are staying in. Like, some of you guys still have your INX. Man, and I've been talking with my dad, because he was in INX too. I got him into INX. Basically, all my friends were in INX as well, and we're all Canadian, so we're all screwed over. But all that we're hoping is that you guys could see how bullish I was. I was perma bull, like super big bullish on INX. So what I'm hoping happens, or what I'm hoping not happens actually, is that INX goes astronomical. It can do good, but I will feel like, right, I'm going to have regrets somehow, even though I couldn't change anything. Right, so now if INX goes to 10,000 or something crazy, it's going to be bad for me. I'm going to be like, damn, I really had, like, that could have been this and this. But what I foresee happening is, by the time INX, if it does successful, I'm not even, right? Like, this is no facts. This is all my opinion. If it does successful, I'm hoping that it would be here and I would be rich off another investment and be looking up, you know? Like, oh, we could have had this, but let's be thankful that we're here too. You know what I'm saying? Or the other way around somehow. But it's a sad loss. Yeah, don't be getting mad at INX. Like, you're literally stupid if you're getting mad at INX. There's only one thing you can blame them for, and that was, like, I don't know. I haven't been watching the chat. I haven't been watching the Telegram. I don't even care. There's actually an option to, like, send your tokens to another country if you know somebody. I'm not messing with that shit. I'm not sending an illegal security token to another country for somebody foreign to hold it for me. Who knows what they could do with that after trading opens up. Like, I'm not doing that bullshit. Like, why is that even being suggested? I don't like that at all. If you're out, like, everything happens for a reason, bro, on both ends. Both ends. On their end, on INX's end, it happened for a reason, and on my end, in my life, it's happening for a reason. So I'm done. Like, I'm not trying to send my security tokens to a foreign country. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm out. Sadly, was forced out. I hope you guys know that I would have been holding for years and years if I still had it. But we'll see what happens, man. Anything can happen. I'm not the one to come to for INX news or INX stuff anymore, really. If there's big news, I will obviously be covering it. But in terms of how to set up your wallet and all this stuff, I'm basically out. When the secondary market comes, I can't even participate. So it's like, I don't know. There will be plenty of tutorials inside that Telegram for you to enjoy and learn how to buy on the secondary market on open finance. But that is all I want to say. I am disappointed that this happened, right? Don't get mad at me. You're an absolute idiot if you get mad at me. Just because, what, you think I make the laws? Oh yeah, I make the laws, right? I make the Canadian security laws. And I tell INX to look into the security laws. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But that is all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Still can't stop it.